Mishnah steht, called from the Rabbim, Ein Chet Bal Yodai. Someone is fortunate enough, he has the chukas that he can lead people in the right path, that he can be Mizaki the Rabbim. So, Min HaShamayim, there's a very special, he has a school, a very special shmira, a safeguard, Ein Chet Bal Yodai. Nothing, he cannot do a disastrous chet averi. And on the other hand, and call hamachtis harabim, and unfortunately, whoever misleads the blind mislead the blind, put from weg, ein maspikim biyodai lasitshuva, the exact opposite extreme, that he's not given the opportunity to do tshuva. The Bartnura is enforced very, very brilliantly, Bishmak. He said the chat is like this, sir. Why is it that Hamazaki Sarabim Ein Chet Bal Yodai, and why someone who's a Mazis Rabim Ein Maspikim Biyodai Lasis Chuvas? He said because someone who was fortunate enough to lead others with their Hater Ayire, so B'meile, because of him, he's Mazaki Rabbin, because of him, they're going to gain a share in Gan Eden, a certain Gan Eden. And if he should do something disastrous that would take away his Gan Eden, what kind of yosher is that? Hashem kolors last in Mishpat, his Talmud will be in Gan Eden and listen in Gehenim. So B'meile, Min HaShamayim, say Bartnura, that the Mazaki Sarabim, Nashman, they'll never let him do something disastrous. On the other hand, someone who's a Machti Sarabim, so what did he do? His Talmidim, he took and he led them to disaster, the Churban, that they should go to Gehenim, and so now he's going to want to turn around and want to do tshuva. Not that his Talmidim are being Gehenim, and he should be in Gan Eden, being that he took and destroyed he took away their nitzchias. They went to Gehenim because of him. So he ain't my speaking. He can't go. It's something just what happens in life. I had one time a bris out up in Scarsdale. So the Balabris told me, he said, the directions, you get off Westchester Expressway, he said, and you'll continue for about 7 blocks to see a street, Davis Street, make a left, the third house on the right is 22 Davis Street, that's where the bris is. But he said the sign Davis Street is a very small sign. I'll give you a better landmark. There's a big eatery called Chicago Pizzeria. So that you can't miss. You see, you make a look. I'm going 7 blocks, going 10 blocks, 20 blocks. I don't see Chicago Pizzeria, I don't see no Davis Street. So we pull into the nearest gas station, pull over, run up, there's a gas attendant. I said, could you please tell me where's Chicago Pizzeria? He said, no, that's not for you. I felt even I had mind to go eat out, they wouldn't let me. Or one time, Erev Pesach, a number of years ago, when my children were small, so my relatives, she didn't want to give them any more hummus 2 weeks before Pesach. They'll take a slip it all in the house. So I went to the shop right, and I'm buying 5-pound boxes of machine matzahs of the horse, my brothers, my Nishevitz matzahs. So the lady is watching me there with her hands full. She's looking at me. Then she comes over and says to me, Rabbi, I'm surprised that you, a man like you eat those matzahs on Pesach. So, the Chazal say that Sholosh Averis ain't not a Nisan B'chol Yoim. 3 Averis, a person, B'chol Yoim, is not Nisan from it. So Marsha asks, he says, what kind of limud could we have from the Gemara if that's the fact? I can't help the ain't not Nisan B'chol Yoim. why? So why did Chazal tell us? The Gemara says, "Sifsei koin yishmer das Torah vakshim etiu." Chazal darshan im harav. If you have someone that you're going to learn from, doim elamach Hashem, so then you should, from him, that's the one that you sit by his feet, learn from the Torah. In love, you should. So he says, Dr. Marsha, he says, that's the pshat. Sholas Haverus ain't Adam. A person himself is not this L'choyon. Marsha says, but a malach is your nistul. So in other words, the Chazal tells us you look for a Rebbe that's not Adam, nor should be a malach. So, Zois chukas HaTorah, Adam ki yomus bo'ehel. Chazal say, in a Torah uniqueness of Misha Mei Misatz L'Olehel. The Torah is only uniqueness, only by someone who gives up everything for Torah. He gives up his life for Torah. So Hashem asks, he says, Sheitov v'chai bohem, lo yishuvus bohem. You shouldn't be, say, ad kidei kach. A person is supposed to live, not supposed to give his life. So he said, no, pshat zazeh, that someone who gives up his life for Torah is tal Torah mechayehu. There's a special tal Torah is mechayehu. So from giving away all his gashmias, everything is covered. He gives away from Torah for Torah, so he gets a special neshama. Becomes it's a different. He becomes transfigurated. That's somebody who was made misasmai al Torah. That's the name of all Machashem Tzikotik. Chane B'Akash Omer. Let's have a talk with Zakish as Yisrael. The Fikol Himron Torah. Mitzvah.
Still have another 5 minutes until the Shkia.
Okay.
Unless you want to dive in now, I don't know.
No, wait, okay.
I will wait. Listen, you have to say Kaddish.
So,
You have to say Kaddish, and then we'll wait a minute.
There were Asura Dairis. There was Asura Dairis from Adam. Adam Arishon Asura Dairis until Noach. From Noach until Avraham Avinu were also soldiers. So that to tell us Kama how he sit and waited through the Doris Machis and Boyim, how they corrupted themselves, the people, and he had patience. So you can imagine the Noach, one person in a whole door, one person that withstood all the pressures, and he was not carried away. It's like out by Zion, he's trying to one in a whole door. 120 years, he was building a teva, and he was ridiculed by each and every one. Whatever they called him, and it didn't sway him, it didn't move him. He was strong. Avraham Avinu also one Avraham Avinu that he said it's not possible that the world should be able to be should exist without a creator. They had a creator, and so how come he wasn't? So like we say that whatever is popular is not right, and whatever is right is not popular. It takes especially in our times. Because I'll bring that by the Banishlam showed the honoration all the doors, all the generations. So when he came to David Melech, he showed him that he has almost no years. So he said, Azamin, he said, Azad Sadik, a human being, something like that. He said, he shouldn't have years. So Adam Arishan gave, from his years, he gave that David Melech should be able to live on this have some more richas yomim. There was one time in a kehillah, the Rav was critically ill. The doctor said he has no 100 year. The prognosis is very poor. It won't be long. So they said, till him. They decided it's not enough yet. So they're going to Taneshim, you fast second. Also, they said, it's still not enough. They have to, at least more than that. They decided they're going to send out a committee to, it should be united from their life. You should yearn for their head. So he took two super salesmen and sent them out into the community to schnorren so they had high expectations. Two super salesmen. Oh, it didn't take long. They were cut down to size. Coming to the first year of Moshe, the Rav's I'm sucking with how work. We have to do everything we can. Please give us at least 2-3 years of your life. So we should wait. I'm going to give 2 years of my life. Are you crazy? It's all right. Here's 25 minutes. That's plenty. Oh my goodness. But they put on his name, Moshe ben Chai, 25 minutes. The next one gave him 35 minutes. Somebody gave them 2 hours. There was my goodness, Matani G'day, he was so generous, he's giving 2 hours. And they knocked on somebody's door, and he said, sure, I want to help. He said, I'm giving 5 years. They couldn't quickly get out the book fast enough to write down his name. Yanko, so that's, what is your name? His name was Yanko. So what is your name? He said, the name is Leah Bashprinzi. He said, just a minute. You're a man, not a lady. He said, I'm giving my years, I'm giving my wife's years. Kanani ben Akash Yoim. What's HaKadosh Baruch Hu? Zaki ben Yisrael. The Fika Chilvan Terim. This is Shnema.